today is, sorry, I'm just leaving the gym in Publix. Decided to sneak a couple chips. Anyways, that's what I work out for, right? So I can treat myself every now and then. But anyways, today is November 19th, 2020. And I like to tag this video because when we go back in history and look at it, just like many of the videos that I post, not because I want to be right. Well, who doesn't want to be right? But when we look back in history, we're going to see that I was right, and many others like me. It's not just me, okay? Other people out there just like me telling you the same information are going to be right. We're going to be right on this side of history, right? And what this side of history is telling us is we are moving into a dictatorship kind of country. We are moving into communism, into socialism, into whatever you want to call it, Nazism. Because I know Democrats love to use the word Nazis against us, right? If you want to try and deceive people, you call the other side what truly you are. Racist? Yeah, Democrats, they're racist. You know why? Because they use minorities as a vote, and that's it. Don't care nothing about them. But that's not why I started this video. But as usual, my rants lead to other rants, because that's just, well, anybody knows me knows that's what I do, okay? And I'm unapologetic about it, because I'm not here to impress you. I don't need your opinions. Don't change the way I live. They don't change the way I think about life. They don't change what I say, because honestly, you have to stand your ground and hold to your principles, because so many people are being pushed around and deceived and manipulated because they're emotional. There we go. They're just emotional, okay? And that's how deception is happening to so many, is because their responses, their lives and their lies are based on solely emotional decisions. And Satan is the master deceiver. And Satan is also a liberal. Because if you look at all the policies, and I've said this before and I'm saying it again, because sometimes you got to repeat yourself over and over for a message to be heard. So Satan is a liberal. Look at the policies. He is a master deceiver. And anybody that's a liberal is being deceived. Why? Well, we look at everything that's going on. Look at the policies. I don't have to tell you. I mean, of course, some of you don't know, but they also play into the fact of your phobias, right? They want to call you phobics. They want to call you this. They want to call you that, right? It's an emotional response, and you're being deceived. But this whole video was made because, all that to be said, look at what liberalism is getting you. Look at New York. Cuomo is mandating that, I don't remember the exact amount of people or non-people, or basically he's trying to get rid of Thanksgiving. Listen, these authoritarian clowns, these Nazi concentration camp clowns, and the people in politics that think that they have that much authority need to be punched in the face. I mean, I love how the sheriff up in New York basically gave the guy a middle finger and said, screw you, we're having Thanksgiving. As long as you allow a narcissist who thinks they have that much control, the ability to think they can do that, and you say no, or excuse me, you go along to get along, you're like, okay, we will cancel Thanksgiving, right? If you do that, you're giving that little peon, that little piece of chess pawn, the authority that they don't have. Cuomo does not have that much authority. He's not God in the first place, although these people think they're God because they don't believe in God in the first place. But if you give somebody that much authority, they're going to run with it. Punch these folks in the throat, right? And I don't mean physically or literally punch them in the throat. I mean, give them a good sock in the throat with a HE double hockey sticks. No, we're not doing that. We're going to do our Thanksgiving. And you know what? We're all going to do it. Try and stop us all. And it's not like, the rioters and all these thugs and Black Lives Matter or Black Lying Marxists. It's not like all these people like that where you're going out and breaking into stores. You're going and having lunch or dinner with your family. So when you break that law, it's not that you're harming anybody else. It's that you're telling the government and these Nazis, I'm not going to put up with this. We're not under a dictatorship, and we refuse to be under one. But all you emotional, fill in the blank, who voted for pedophile Joe and who continue to vote in liberal Democrats, you're to blame. I blame you. Get mad if you want, but you're the one to blame because you're pushing the needle. You're allowing this nonsense. The squad, whatever, AOC, all those goof hats are feeling like they are dictators because of silly, it's a nice way to put it, silly people voting them in who have been deceived by Satan and by the liberals. You need to wake on up from your slumber. Go listen to Need to Breathe. Slumber. That's you. Wake on up from your slumber. Open up your eyes. Anyways, that's all I got for today. I know it's a long rant. What else is new? I probably will have something later. The more I hear, the more I speak. Because I will not be silenced. Regardless of your opinion, regardless if you listen to this whole thing, whether you shut it off, whether you call me names, whether you are in my family and you say, I don't know who that is, whatever. Because your voice is slowly being stripped away from you, and if you don't keep it and you don't speak up and speak out now, you've lost it all. So quit holding back, speak up, speak out, stop the nonsense. Wake up!